Welcome to the cave, Nick here from Nick's Nerd Cave, bringing you guys a brand new Smash discussion with...
Yo, konnichiwa guys, CartoonBro here. I am back. I'm still alive, somehow, but I'm here.
Yeah, we're here today to discuss Smash Ultimate. Funny story before we get into discussion, we recorded this video last week, but unfortunately our audio didn't come in, and that really got me mad because I was just about to finish it today.
Yeah.
So we had to re-record it. But no problem, we can just talk about Smash for another hour. I don't mind that.
Well, let's be real. There was a lot of stuff that we talked about last time that I feel like we kind of need to talk about again because, as you know, as more information is coming out, you know, we're able to go more in depth with some of these.
And the stuff we didn't cover
has
that
finally
too.
been revealed. Yeah. So.
Yeah, but so I wanted to make Smash videos throughout the year like everyone else has been doing, but it would have just been buried on top of like more popular Smash videos. So I think a discussion a week before the game comes out, or at least now a few days. But dude, that's that. Let's get started, and I'll let you start off.
I'm gonna start off with the only thing that makes sense in this situation. 5 more days!
Oh yes, 5 more days.
Ah!
5 more days, and we'll have the new Smash Bros. Games in our hand. Can you believe that?
I'm so ready. Although me and Nick were actually talking about this before the discussion, at least this one, because we were talking about it a bit after the last one. But so considering how my price range is going right now, I'm thinking of getting the game, and then I'm gonna get the Fighter Pass, if it's available.
It should be
and
available.
The Fighter Pass. I'm pretty sure the Fighter Pass would probably be day one. Like
it is.
Sakurai did say that would be available day one, right?
Yeah, it would work how the same way how you go to GameStop and buy like DLC. You buy the game, you're like, would you like the Fighter Pass? Things like that.
Well, that's probably what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, yesterday I went and bought the GameCube adapter, which was the last one at GameStop, by the way, which I'm happy I got, and I got a GameCube controller.
Nice, and I also saw that you got one of the exclusive GameCube controllers with the Smash logo on it.
Yep, that's
Real
the
nice.
Nintendo brand one.
Very good, very good.
And it works with the original GameCube. Like, it's the same one that they did before with Smash 4, but it has the new design.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. In fact, it probably looks a lot better than the Smash 4 one did, because didn't the Smash 4 one have, like, the weird flaming logo?
Yeah.
That was, like, tilted on the side or something like that? I don't know.
I never was the biggest fan of the flame, like the whole flame aspect of Smash 4. I like the cleaner look of this game. It's just clean.
Yeah, it's so much more smooth.
Mm-hmm.
Very I don't know how you put it, but it's very aesthetically pleasing, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm not really I don't really have like a proper term for it, but I think you know what I mean.
So let's go all the way back to March, and I was not expecting a new Smash game. Like, I was one of those
solid screaming.
Yeah, oh yeah, 7 minutes of just pure screaming. Like I don't think I stopped to take a break once. I fell off my chair. Oh my god, it was insane. But I was actually one of those people.
Crying.
Oh, same here. I was one of those people that were gunning for a Smash 4 port because I'm like, you know, a new game will take too much time. But now that we know what the game is, I'm so glad we didn't get a port of Smash 4.
And some people still believe it is a port, and I'm like, why? Why do you believe this? It's not.
If anyone believes that, they're just in denial at this point. Like, have you seen the game? There's no stunning, first off. That is way different. It's way faster. I hear it's on melee levels of fast, if not just a notch below.
Well, like, even the really slow characters like Bowser and Simon, they move around, like
fairly quickly.
Yeah, they're fast. So... Also, I think I heard somewhere that Simon's actually the slowest character in the game now. It used to be Robin, but now I heard it's Simon, which is interesting.
Robin, the slowest character, huh? I would never assume that.
Yeah, that was actually how it was in Smash 4. It was I think it was like really close between Bowser and Robin, but I do believe that Robin was actually the slowest for some reason. But I'm hearing that Simon's actually slower than Robin now, so we can get into character specific details later.
Oh yeah, okay, let's slow down here. We just want to go
jumping
on about
all
the
over the
characters.
place. The same thing happened last week.
Oh yeah, definitely. Like it was just so off topic, and it's gonna be the same way of this video, But so it was for the few months from that gap to E3, I was like, it's a Smash 4 port. It has to be a Smash 4 port. But then the logo, I was like, is this a new game? Like, I don't know.
I think that's the best part about Ultimate, at least from March to E3. It's just the fact that we weren't sure, and it was so fun speculating what it was going to be. Like people were saying, oh, it's a port, and other people were like, oh, it's a new game, and then some people were like, oh, it's a straight up reboot going on, and like, you know, there's so many conflicting opinions, and people were like, oh, these characters are getting cut, these ones are getting in, and it's like, no one could really seem to decide.
Yeah, I was hearing rumors that all these characters are getting cut. I'm like, hey, I don't really play these characters in Smash 4 anyway. But in fact, no one got cut. People got added back in. Snake. Okay, let's not. Okay. So E3 comes around.
Yes, and we all did that discussion together.
Yes.
Most of E3 was kind of whatever.
Yeah, anything.
But then Sakurai comes on the screen. Daddy Sakurai comes on the screen, and he starts talking about Smash, and we see that new look at Battlefield. And as soon as I saw the new Battlefield, I was like, it's a new game. No way.
Exactly. Yeah, I was like, new game. And then, not to mention that there is assets reused from Smash 4. Like Mario's model's the same for Smash 4. There is reused stuff from Smash 4, but it's.
I hear that everything is. I hear that the engine is exactly the same as Smash 4. The only reason it looks so much better is because the new lighting engine.
And not why it looks. And the speed of that. And the speed of the game too, and you can't forget that.
But as far as looks go,
it's Smash 4.
It looks a lot better. It's just the lighting.
Smash 4. It can look very weird sometimes. I mean, Smash 4 was a beautiful game. Don't get me wrong. That game was awesome looking. But it could look so. The models could look
when
weird.
You compare them back and forth. Oh, good lord.
Yeah,
like when you compare them back and forth, you can see all the polygons. Oh god, it's so bad.
Yeah, and when we saw everyone was here, just wow. Everyone came back, even Pichu.
Okay, but before we got to the everyone is here, it's just they were listing off characters left and right, and they were going through like Bowser's new the new version of Giga Bowser for the Final Smash. I was like, whoa, and then it immediately cuts to Champion Link, and I'm like, whoa, and then it shows Ice Climbers, and I'm like, what?
Ice Climbers. Yes, that was like Ice Climbers need to come back.
You're still freaking out about Ice Climbers, and then Squirtle shows up on the screen, and you're just Squirtle.
Yeah. Because I remember, this is off topic, I'm sorry guys, but back when Smash 4 was relevant and they were doing like the DLC, I heard rumors that Squirtle was going to be a fighter, and I got so excited, but it never happened. So when he got announced, like the Pokemon Trainer got announced, I freaked out. And just to
see, because I was confused at first, because when I saw Squirtle, I was like, wait, they're bringing Squirtle back, but then dropping Charizard, and then I saw Ivysaur, and I was like, wait, what's going on? And then Charizard jumps in, and then and that was when I finally saw Red, and I was like, Pokemon Trainer!
Yeah, I love the Pokemon Trainer.
To this day, I'm still not sure how they're able to get all three of them on screen at once. Do they put like a debug menu or something to get them all three on screen?
I have no idea.
I don't know. But yeah, then it just keeps going. Then it immediately shows us Inkling right afterwards, and then we get, like, the fact that... I think the biggest shock before the Everyone is Here was the fact that Cloud was actually coming back, and they revealed him, like, really early on.
Yeah. Not to mention, I was more excited for Pichu than Snake.
Yes. Although, I think the one that killed me was Young Link.
Oh my god, same. I was not expecting Young Link. I was not expecting Young Link.
And then all of us at the same time, whoa!
When Snake came on screen, everyone was so happy. But here's the thing: I know literally nothing about Metal Gear, so oh, that's cool. But Wolf, that was awesome.
And especially like,
I know you personally were wanting Wolf back forever.
Yeah. But with Fox and Falco looking like a Star Fox Zero, it was kind of weird seeing Wolf, and he still was Star Fox Zero Wolf, but the jacket was a different color. It used to be like a well, not lavender, but it was like a dark red, almost brown. Now it's like this bright purple looking thing. I don't even
I mean,
know, but it looks
to
so
be
much,
fair,
looks so much better.
to be fair, who cares about Star Fox Zero?
Yeah, but oh man.
Yep.
Just everyone was there. Everyone was there, and
Everyone.
then you immediately finish up E3 with Daisy, which was an Echo Fighter I was not expecting. I don't.
No
think
one
anyone
expected
really
Daisy.
expected
Everyone.
Daisy to show up.
Everyone.
And then Ridley!
Oh my god! I remember when the Ridley trailer. Wow. Oh, Ridley trailer. That was a
I'm
mouthful.
still really glad that I was the first person in our entire group to
call
actually
that.
be like, "This is Ridley."
Yeah, because like it's Ridley. It's Ridley. I'm like, it's what? And then I saw
And
Ridley.
I was behind you guys too, which was the craziest part.
Yeah,
'Cause I was like, "Oh, it's Ridley!" And you're like, "Wait, what?" And I remember watching your reaction back afterwards, and because I said that, and you're like, "Wait, what?" And that's immediately when Ridley swooped in and stabbed Mega Man through the chest, and you were like, "Oh!"
Because like I was the person that was always against Ridley. I was like, no, he's too big. Ridley's never getting in Smash ever. But
And
he
now
did.
He is.
Wow, just man, I still get chills from that thinking about that stream. And
Everyone died.
there's a villains type of theme to Smash Ultimate, which is really cool. There's a villains versus good guys type of feeling here because all the characters that were revealed.
Yeah, I don't know exactly how to feel about that though, and I honestly don't think it really went anywhere because it kind of went up to K. Rool and then kind of stopped. It didn't really.
Yeah, I think we all agreed that the last Smash Direct trailers were kind of underwhelming compared to the other ones.
We'll get there.
We'll get there, but
now that we're done with E3. Actually, before we move on from E3, how much of the Treehouse stuff did you watch?
I watched the whole thing.
Like, you watched all of it?
Yes, I was just
Did you even
amazed by the
watch
gameplay.
What was it, the championship tournament or something
No,
like that?
I
Did you
didn't
watch
watch
too?
that. I didn't bother with that.
I actually watched the tournament. That was dope. The tournament was amazing.
Really?
Actually. Yeah.
Man. But yeah, let's. Was there any huge rumors between that and the Direct?
Should I bring up Vergaman?
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so Vergaman was like the big leaker. Like even before E3, he was like, "We're gonna get Ridley. We're gonna get Simon Belmont. Every character's coming back, Snake included." And then he always said since the very beginning, Minecraft content. And then as the speculation cycle went on, he kept adding more info. He kept saying like Kennen and Cineroar, a Square Enix rep. Minecraft content was still a go, but he wasn't sure what it was anymore. And you know, and it kept going and going. And to this day, the only stuff that Vergaman has not been confirmed is the Square Enix rep, the Minecraft content, which he now says is a boss, and something to do with some connection between Nintendo and Cygames, but he has no clue what it is.
Ender Dragon as one of the World of Light bosses.
Well, see, that's the thing, though, because I think I'm allowed to say this because I don't think it really qualifies as a spoiler because it's something that's not in the game. It's funny that.
Oh yeah, you know the spoilers. That's right. Okay, go on.
But yeah, like it's funny that Vergaman started saying, "Oh yeah, Minecraft boss is going to be in the game," when he said that after the data mine leaks, and we looked through all the bosses and no such Minecraft content exists. So either it's showing up with DLC or Vergaman is just way out of the loop. But I don't know.
Hey, he guessed a lot of stuff right.
I mean, he was one of the only people that said that the Grinch leak was false, and he said that he didn't like the idea of box theory, but he said it was true, and look what happened. Exactly as he said. So.
Yep. So, fast forward to that Direct.
The August one, yes.
It's the one with Simon and King K. Rool. I was not expecting Simon was always the character. Okay, so just a little. Me and this dude right here at the lunch tables, we would talk about Smash every day. We would speculate characters, our dream characters: Simon, King K. Rool, Banjo, Wolf, Snake coming back, all those things. I was like, I want King K. Rool, and he said, I want Simon. And like, maybe it could happen in the next Smash Direct. Didn't happen, but
can you bother me for just 1 sec? I gotta take care of something. You can keep talking, but I need to step out for a second.
Okay, sure. So yeah, like we were always speculate characters, and when Simon was revealed, I didn't know what to think. I honestly did not know what to think. I mean, he was leaked a day before, unfortunately, the direct. It kind of sucked because it spoiled it. But when I found out he's going to be in the game, I was like, I'm up for this, because Simon wouldn't be a character I would personally pick, but I know a lot of people would. Because it's a classic NES game. You know, it just makes sense for Simon to be in the game. But a richer Echo Fighter...
I'm back, and it's Richter, by the way.
Oh, Rick. Oh, I thought it was Richard. Okay. That's embarrassing.
Yeah,
Richter.
sorry. No, a lot of people were like you, though, because I also like watching the reaction videos, and when the Simon and Richter trailer happened, everyone, when Simon showed up, it's like, oh, cool, Simon! I'm such a big Castlevania fan, I love Simon, I'm so glad he's here! And then when Richter showed up, everyone's like, wait, what? Who's Richter? What? Who is this?
Shows they're a fan.
I honestly feel like it was so weird because I was one of the only people that actually knew Richter because I had played through Rondo of Blood and Symphony of the Night. So when I saw Richter, I almost died because like I always wanted Simon and I was already pretty hyped from seeing him. But as soon as Richter showed up, I was like, oh my god, they got him too.
See, and also throughout the whole direct, in my mind, I'm like, I want King K. Rool, but I'm just gonna gun for Shadow. Shadow didn't happen.
And even before K. Rool, just like randomly Chrome and Dark Samus.
Crom?
Yeah, Crom and Dark Samus.
Crom, when I first saw him, I was like, wow, another Fire Emblem character. I'm still to this day not happy with that because we don't need another one. Like, I know it's just one of those bandwagon smash things where just the Fire Emblem characters are just too abundant, and it's true though. Like, you want characters that people will recognize and want to play, but why would you put a character that only the Nintendo fans know?
Yeah, although I guess that technically qualifies under Piranha Plant, but we'll get there. But, you know, with my thoughts on Crom, the reason I was so bothered with Crom was the fact that he's an Echo Fighter of Roy, and Roy's a semi-clone of Mars, so it's literally an echo of a semi-echo, and it's like, ugh.
Not to mention he uses Ike's up smash, I think.
His up B,
whatever,
yeah.
up.
And by the way, it absolutely sucks because it stops horizontal movement completely when he uses his up B. So it is brutally terrible.
Oh lord. But yeah, King K. Rool, my dream Smash character. My dream Smash character is in the game. Like the one I wanted the most. And people tell me what's going to happen. Wasn't going to happen.
I was one of the people who, when it came to K. Rool getting in, I was always the one where it was like, okay, I do believe that K. Rool's going to make it in. I do believe it's unlikely, but I think he can get in only if Nintendo is willing to play nice with his rights, because they own the rights. They own the rights to the Donkey Kong Country series, even though it's still technically a Rare property. So they own, put them in whenever they want, and you know, I was pulling out hope. And as soon as I saw, because they had almost like the comic book style screen splash with all the villains. And then as soon as I saw Donkey Kong, I was like, "Oh my God, K. Rool!"
Yeah. When they played that and all those things, Donkey Kong, Diddy Kong, I was like, "Well, okay." People thought it was Dixie Kong though. Some people were thinking it's Dixie Kong. But I was like,
I'm
no.
honestly kind of sad that Dixie didn't make it. That would have been nice.
She deserves it. It sucks. She deserves it. Better than Crom. Even though it wouldn't make sense, they could just make her Diddy Echo.
And especially now with the 5 DLC characters, I mean, we already know that none of the 5 are going to be Echoes, so maybe that's how Dixie gets in, but at the same time, I honestly...
Okay, so this is off topic, but what if we can get free Echoes?
Just like, so along with the 5
like free updates every now and then, like...
just like free Echo characters added on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could see that, but at the same time, you know, I don't really feel like Dixie would be a good Echo of Diddy.
No, definitely not. Maybe she's one of the 5.
Maybe. We can get into that another time.
Yeah, we can we're making a DLC speculation we're going to make a couple discussions. We're going to make a thoughts, like a impression video on Smash Ultimate a few days after it comes out. And then we're going to do the DLC speculation.
Yes. And I mentioned this in the previous recording of this discussion when we did it earlier, but like, I think I was originally thinking of doing the DLC discussion before the Video Game Awards because everyone's saying that the first DLC character is going to get revealed at the Video Game Awards. I'm doubtful, but I certainly think it can happen, so...
Yeah. I mean, the Game Awards is at the end of the month, so we got time.
It's actually quite the opposite. The Video Game Awards this year is this Thursday.
This Thursday?
Yes.
Oh.
December 6th.
I thought it was... Oh. Well...
That's what surprised me too. Everyone was like, oh, they're totally gonna show a DLC character at the Game Awards, and I'm like, well, that's not too big of a deal. And then they told me when the Video Game Awards was, and I was like, oh, shoot.
Well, okay.
Yeah, that kind of throws off our schedule a bit, but I think it would actually do us good to wait if that DLC character gets revealed or not, and if it does, that kind of gives us a bit more insight, and the discussion can probably be a bit more inspired, I guess.
Yeah.
And not just a bunch of rambling on, I guess.
Like this is probably going to turn out to be. But any, oh yeah, we forgot to mention this in the other video, but Shovel Knight assist trophy. I laughed so hard.
Poor Shovel Knight. Oh, poor Shovel Knight.
You don't know why I laughed so hard? Because everyone I know, you know if you're watching this, you know. Oh, Nintendo and Yoko claim the best fighter. He's gonna be a fighter. I mean, assist trophy's a big deal. It's still a big deal for Shovel Knight.
Oh, certainly. Certainly.
But a fighter... Oh, King K. Rool. He won't make it in, but Shovel Knight will. Nope.
And it's kind of funny going back to the Smash 4 DLC speculation. Before we knew about Cloud, before we knew about Bayonetta, even before we knew about Ryu, because that was when the spider ballot was big, and everyone was like, oh, these characters are going to get in, and these characters are going to get in, and it's like, I remember the most infamous picture of, like, Smash Ballot character poll results of, like, fan polls, and it's like, yeah, you have characters like Shovel Knight and K. Rool and Isaac really high up, but then it's like, even though they aren't at the top, they're more at the bottom, but they made it in over other characters, like freaking Abe Lincoln from Codename Steam was on that list, and I'm like, are you serious?
I don't even know that character. I know that game. I don't know that character, but no one plays that game.
I never played Codename Steam. I never did, so I don't know anything about it either.
It was always that thing I just sighed at when it was on the direct back then.
I don't remember much of that. Anyways, there's a lot of DS and 3DS games I just skipped out on. I don't know why. I'm trying to fix that. I'm coming around to trying to find more. But anyways, off topic again. So yeah, Shovel Knight sadly didn't make the cut. Although at least Shovel Knight is getting a ton of representation in the game because Shovel Knight himself was an assist trophy. He's got like what 20-something spirits, so it's like the dude's doing pretty good.
Yeah, go you Shovel Knight.
Yeah.
But anything else on this direct?
So after that direct finally finishes up and we're on that K. Rool and Simon hype, September rolls around, Nintendo Direct. You know, we just kind of expected, oh, well, they might show something Smash, but it's probably not going to be too big. And I was absolutely right. The character that we got was not that big, but Isabelle.
Hey, Isabelle, people want her. A lot of people wanted Isabelle, and I was pretty excited.
I was one of them. I did really want Isabelle in the game, but I was one of the people who did believe that she would be an Echo Fighter.
And she's not. She's
she's a semi-clone.
Well, she's not so much of a clone. I mean, Sakurai said she is a new character, but she reuses some, maybe like a couple of moves from Villager. But she is largely new.
So that's why I loosely used the term semi-clone, but yeah.
Yeah,
she's still quite similar from what I've seen.
And then Animal Crossing got announced, but that's not that discussion, so...
Well, yeah, Animal Crossing 2019, you know, I guess that was the real reason that Isabelle was announced, but whatever works for her, I guess. I don't really hate that she's in, because again, I really did want her, but at the same time, I wasn't exactly that hyped when she was revealed, so...
I don't think anyone was. No, I think a couple
I know
people
some
were.
people were. I know some people that literally cried when Isabel was revealed, and I still wonder to this day why. But
Yeah, this is like has nothing to do with the discussion. Well, actually, it does in a way. But can we talk about for a minute how the Nintendo community, they hate a character until it gets into Smash, and then they love the character. This shining example is Daisy. Pre-Smash Ultimate, everyone hated Daisy. Everybody. Exactly. Everyone hated her. But after Smash, my girl got in the Smash Brothers. I'm so happy for her. I'm like, but everyone hated her before. But now everyone loves her. So, Incineroar, same thing. Same thing.
but see, like even before the November Direct, the rest of September and basically literally the entirety of October, dead silence. No new information. We were stuck with Isabel for a month and a half. Just nothing.
Well, I was one of those people that if they stopped announcing after E3, I would be completely fine. But now that they didn't, I'm not completely fine by that, but if they did, I would be satisfied.
Like, see, I'm the guy where it's like if you had all these I obviously knew they were never going to do this, but like if you had all this information just at the beginning of the E3 Direct, reveal that all the veterans are coming back, and then at the end of the Direct, reveal all the newcomers, because other than Ridley and K. Rool, none of them were really, well, Ridley, K. Rool, and Simon, none of them were really that big. Because we all knew Inkling was going to make it in. Daisy
well,
was
Inklings were big. Inklings. Here's why Inklings were big, and I will argue against this, because Inklings, they were created in 2015, right. And it's Nintendo's one of their most best-selling franchises now, and it's one of their main franchises, and it's probably the most popular Nintendo game in Japan right now. So, just thinking about that, they're actually a huge deal. But like if things like ARMS,
the reason. Oh, sorry.
Okay. Yeah. It's okay. But ARMS, no one cares about ARMS. They just threw Springman as assist trophy just to advertise the game. And I feel bad for ARMS.
Well,
now it's,
you know, I guess they could have had a shot, but you know, the reason I say Inklings weren't that big of a reveal is because I'm not doubting that they weren't big characters, but what I'm saying by they weren't a big reveal, it's just the fact that if there was going to be another Smash game, we knew they were going to be in.
Yeah, that's true.
We just absolutely knew that they were going to show up. So Inklings, we absolutely knew were going to make it. Daisy was a shock, but she's an Echo Fighter, so it doesn't matter as much. Richter, another Echo Fighter, but certainly a bigger deal of an Echo Fighter. Chrom, no one really liked it, as far as I know, aside from the Fire Emblem fans.
We failed.
Dark Samus is cool.
Yeah, Dark Samus. I'm actually happy about that, but you can go on. I'm gonna mention a dude that's a little more purpler after this.
Yeah, but Dark Samus, she was cool, but since I don't really play Samus, I wasn't as impressed by that character too much. Isabel, I already kind of said what I think about her, and then Ken and Incineroar. Oh god, can we finally move on to this?
Ken and Incineroar?
I'm so sad. Not because that those two characters are bad, but I'm sad because those are the characters that ended the base roster.
Yeah, I mean, everyone could agree that they were anticlimactic compared to like King K. Rool.
Like, switch the order around. Do Incineroar at E3, and then put Ken along with Chrom and Dark Samus in the August Direct. Actually, maybe put Ridley in the August Direct, and then put Simon, Richter, and K. Rool in the November Direct.
That would be huge.
Like, that's how I see it. Like, that would have been so much better.
Yeah, but I'm still happy with what we got. But here's what I'm gonna say now. I'm gonna rant a little bit about Waluigi. Now, for those who don't know, I despise Waluigi with every fabric of my being. Only reason why people want him in is because they can laugh at it. They don't care about Waluigi. They just like him because he's funny, because he goes wah. And Sakurai, thanks to you people, he hates Waluigi now. Like, he actually hates Waluigi. He purposely made assist trophies. You can actually attack and kill assist trophies because of the Waluigi hate. He's been harassed about Waluigi, so he had a right to put him in the assist trophy.
Yeah, and you know, I kind of think of assist trophies as like, as they're there to be like, oh, you know, we still care about this character, but we can't really make them a full fighter.
Well, think about it.
Waluigi wasn't one of those.
Waluigi doesn't have any characteristics. What can they make him a fighter of? Tennis? Golf?
Well, I mean, I guess you could argue how to do it, but yeah, I do agree that it probably wouldn't be the best. Kind of just, yeah.
Well, you think about it for a second, because it just wouldn't make any sense.
No, but I don't really know how to feel about him even now, because like people still are like, oh, maybe Waluigi's somehow in the game. No.
Just no. Sakurai, he gave everything we wanted, but he gave one thing for himself: to keep Waluigi's assist trophy, and that you can actually attack him.
And even to this, people still won't let that go.
And even at the Direct, he said it's okay to dream about your favorite character becoming it. Or at least it was either this was a tweet or a Direct. It's okay about dreaming about your favorite character being in the Smash game, but we're going to decide on who's going to be in the next in this game with the Fighter Pass.
Yeah, that came from the DLC tweet that he made where he was talking about how Nintendo had already decided all 5 of the DLC characters, and he was like, it's okay to hope for certain characters, but please don't harass us trying to speculate on who it's going to be because we've already decided them. That was essentially what that tweet said. So like Sakurai's basically saying, yeah, we understand that you guys really like your characters, but
so I'm just saying it's your fault. It's no, not your fault. I'm talking. It's you people's fault that Waluigi's not in the game. It's just your fault. But moving on. November Direct.
So after Kinnan and Incineroar, we found out that those 2 were the final characters in the base roster. Okay, whatever. And then we got the Spirits blowout, and this was before we knew about World of Light, so like, ignoring World of Light, Spirits Board is the actual name of this part of the mode, so Spirits Board, what do you think? Because I
was actually starting to get really let down. Because when he said trophies won't be in the game, that is actually something I don't like about Smash Ultimate. No trophies. I mean, Spirits, I mean, in the end, I don't mind that there's no trophies, but they've been a series staple since Melee. And that, not to mention, that's why I like absolutely love Amiibo so much, is because they look like Smash Brothers trophies.
Right.
That's why I love them. And just the fact, I mean, it makes sense the trophies not in the game. That means they have to make a whole new set of Amiibo, which, no. But, like, Spirits are cool. I like the idea. But at this point, I'm like, oh man, I wish it was an adventure mode. Well, you know.
Well, you know, my thoughts on Spirits, and I'm pretty sure I talked about it last time, but I want to go a bit more in depth with it this time. I do really think that Spirits could have been implemented better. I think they could have been utilized to more, I'm not really sure what the word would be, but probably a more not sanitary. Basically just make them more essential, I guess. Well, not essential, but like give them more of a purpose. There we go. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, I miss trophies because they were so cool. And I remember collecting a lot of these trophies. And I think the coolest part about trophies was getting those trophies of characters that you had never heard of, or you had heard of, but they were like exclusive to a certain region or something like that, and just learning about them. But that's the real thing about trophies that I really liked over the spirits is that there was always a description that you could read about these said characters that you didn't know who they were.
Mm-hmm.
So, but yeah, spirits don't really have that. Basically, all it tells you this time around, the spirits say the name of the character and the series they're from, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess it also technically tells you the functions of said spirit in gameplay, but that doesn't really qualify as the same.
Yeah, and also it just brings back the whole customize your character thing, which no one really liked or used in Smash 4, and it's gonna be the same way again because I just like using the characters the way they are.
Yeah, we don't need spirits for competitive play. Like,
I mean, this game is trying really hard to be like the next Melee, but I have a feeling that people are going to ignore it. I still think
it close.
I still think
close.
It's going to get close, but I do think it's going to be a huge competitive game. Because it's Smash Brothers, it's going to be bigger than Smash 4. Because Smash 4 was pretty big in the competitive scene.
Oh yeah, certainly.
Brawl, I mean, there's no competitive scene.
Well, there was for a bit, but it was very one-sided. Meta Knight, Wolf, Ice Climbers, and Snake. That was it.
Yep.
Every other character, it was trash.
Literally trash.
Yes. But yeah, like, I feel like Spirits could have been better, but I do like that there's so many of them, and there's a lot to do with them.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art, because the thing over the Spirits has over trophies is they can include as many as they want.
Right.
Because trophies, you have to make a whole model for them.
Right. And like I was saying earlier with, like, Shovel Knight, where it was just, like, you know, like, yeah, you got Shovel Knight as an assist trophy, even though he's not playable, but he's got, like, 20-something spirits of all the other characters from the game. Like, I was watching World of Light gameplay today, actually, and one of the spirit battles was Spectre Knight possessing Richter, and he starts the battle with Death's Scythe.
See, that's cool.
Because Spectre Knight uses a scythe, and what makes it even better is that the stage you fight on is Bridge of Eldin, so it kind of adds to that Shovel Knight feel. So, you know, it's just that attention to detail with the spirit battles that I really like, because every spirit has, like, a specific function, and it's themed. So, like, literally the second spirit battle in the entirety of World of Light is Eevee, right? And the battle starts with an Eevee Pokeball already spawned, so Eevee's already on the stage and he starts moving around. But you fight 3 Yoshis, and you fight a blue one, a red one, and a yellow one. And they represent Vaporeon, Jolteon, and Flareon, because every single one has a different attribute, which is cool, and I like that.
See, that's cool. I like that. But I think trophies have more of a special feeling than spirits. But that's just me. I don't know yet because we don't have the game, obviously. But I think we can move on to a little something. It's not really, no one really talks about it. You know, just... Actually, before we get in the World of Light, you want to talk about, like, the different modes, like Final Smash Meter, like Squad Strike, and things like that.
Okay, I do want to specifically say something about Final Smash Meter and Squad Strike. I'm glad that you mentioned those two specifically. Actually, I want to start with Smashdown, because that's the one that people don't want to talk about for some reason.
Okay.
Smashdown is interesting, because it's basically just the Iron Man challenge. You choose your character, you fight a normal battle, pretty much, and then you go back to the character select screen, but the characters that you played the previous round are not available on the roster anymore. So you literally trim the roster down until everyone's gone.
Mm-hmm. That's pretty creative, and that's a fun idea.
And I do like the idea, but my issue with it is just that there's so many characters, and I know you could probably exit out of it at any time, but if you seriously want to do the entirety of Smashdown and get, like, all the characters down, good lord, you better be playing, like, 2-minute one-stock matches, because
yeah, it's gonna take a
it's
long
gonna
time.
take a while. Especially if we play with I don't know if you heard about this, but the tournament rules have already been decided for Smash Ultimate. Like, the competitive scene has kind of decided on what their tournament rules are looking like at the moment. And we are doing, and I read somewhere that the basic standard competitive scene for Smash Ultimate is going to be 7-minute 3 stocks.
Makes sense.
So, yeah, like, if you're going to do that in Smashdown, there goes the 2.5 hours of your life.
Literally.
Yeah, but I do like the idea, and I think that's cool, especially for people, especially for some of the competitive players like Zero, who literally does that on his streams. When he plays Smash 4, sometimes he does Iron Man challenges, and he goes through every single character on the roster, and he doesn't move on to the next one until he beats his opponent with that character. So I kind of wish that was how Smashdown worked, where it's like you actually have to go through the roster in order, and you're not allowed to change characters until you fight, until you win a match. Like, if you did it like that, that would have been actually really cool.
I mean, yeah, I don't know. Every Smash game has a mode that not really everyone likes, and I'm afraid this is probably going to be that mode, because no one played... I forgot what his name is. It's like the Mario Smash Party thing.
Smash Tour. Oh,
Smash
God.
Tour. Yeah, no one liked Smash Tour. Who played Smash Tour, honestly?
Okay, I played Smash Tour only once, and that was to unlock the Pac-Land stage, which honestly was not necessary.
But, something I want to say about the Smash... This is something I've been wanting for years. The Smash... Like, the Final Smash meter. That's the way I'm playing the game. That's the way we're playing it at our party, dude.
That's actually the way it is, like, through World of Light. Like, every single Spirit Battle in World of Light I've seen always has Final Smash meter on. So, I think that's going to be a new standard. I think that's how it's going to be, especially, like, and you're going to need the Final Smash meter in a few of those battles, because this is another Spirit Battle, and this is a really cool one. That's the reason I'm mentioning it. So, a few bosses from Smash Brawl, Subspace Emissary, weren't in Ultimate, obviously, but they still made it in as spirits, and one of them is Duon. I don't know if you remember that one, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Remember Duon?
Yeah.
Yeah. So that spirit is attached to a giant ice climbers, and it's a stamina battle on the same exact stage that you fought Duon on in Brawl. It's on the Halberd.
That's awesome.
So it's really good attention to detail. But like that in that fight you need the Final Smash meter, because that stamina battle lasts for a long time.
Yeah, I'm hyped for this Final Smash meter. When I saw that, I'm like, that's the way we're playing. That's the way I'm playing it as forever.
Oh yeah, I'm always gonna have that on. There's no doubt about that.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. And then Squad Strike. Now, Squad Strike's actually very interesting because we technically already have experience with it, because it's pretty much Project M All-Star mode. That's essentially what it is. Although what I do like about the official version of this mode, Squad Strike, is that you choose your 5 character, either your 3 characters or your 5 characters. You actually have a choice between that. And you choose all your characters, and that's basically what it is. Every stock is one of those characters,
which is awesome.
So what's interesting is, after watching some gameplay of the Squad Strike battles, is that after every match, like, it shows which characters knocked out who on the other side, which is really cool. So it's like, say one team has, well, let's just use the newcomers. So one team has Inkling, Simon, and Ridley, and the other team has K. Rool, Isabelle, and Incineroar, right? And K. Rool knocks out both Inkling and Simon, but Ridley knocks out K. Rool, and then Isabelle knocks out Ridley, right? It shows that K. Rool killed both Inkling, and Simon, and it shows that Ridley knocked out K. Rool, and then it shows that it's almost like a zigzag pattern that it does across the screen on the results, which is really interesting.
Yeah, I know for...
It's hard to explain without actually seeing footage of it, but...
Yeah. But I know my friend, Jace, he really wants to try out Squad Strike at the party, and I'm like, dude, I don't know, I think we should just play the vanilla game.
Although if we do try out Squad Strike, it's not that bad from what I've seen. It's actually really quick too. Like yeah, there is a delay between swapping characters with each stock, but it's not like a big delay. It's kind of like Brawl Pokemon Trainer delay, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's not that long, but it's long enough to be kind of... Okay, hurry up, please.
Oh yeah,
sort of thing.
Let's talk about how we hardly saw the games and more section. Do you think like what was that mode called when you could play like classic games for a minute, like a demo of them?
Masterpiece?
Yeah, I wonder if that's coming back.
It's not.
It's not?
It's not in the vault. No. It's...
Oh, that's kind of disappointing. But oh well.
I
have
think
the
the
games
only
anyway.
reason Masterpieces is coming back is because the Switch doesn't have Virtual Console.
True, or the Switch Online.
That's probably the only reason. But yeah, like, really the only thing worth noting in the Games and More section, other than access to the vault, is Classic Mode, which is still very unique because Classic Mode is so much different this time around. But
I mean, it's classic. It's classic. You know, playing words. Classic mode, but like, it's mixed up. It's not like Smash 4's classic mode, which was weird.
Oh god. Okay, so like every single game has a different kind of classic mode, and Smash 64 is literally the same classic mode every time. No variation in characters or stages or anything. It's just the exact same. Smash Melee follows the same pattern, except it swaps up characters. Brawl does exactly the same as Melee. Smash 3DS has like a weird branching path sort of thing. I don't even remember what exactly it was, but it was almost like branching paths depending on difficulty. And then Smash Wii U was like almost like a chessboard sort of thing. I don't know.
Yeah, it was weird. It was strange, but I don't know. I remember liking it though. I mean, I'm gonna play all the Smash games before Ultimate comes out because I'm gonna play classic mode on 64, Brawl, and Wii U. I'm not gonna bother the 3DS one, but
I like how you just skipped over Melee there for a second.
oh, I did?
Yes, you skipped
Okay,
over
Melee 2. Melee 2.
Brawl and Smash 4.
Okay, Melee 2.
But yeah, like I like the idea of classic mode in Ultimate because every character, yes, they have a set path, but they're specifically set to that character, and the final boss isn't always Master Hand. And even if it is Master Hand and Crazy Hand, because I've seen Donkey Kong's classic mode, his final stage in the base game, right? Like in the base run of classic mode is New Donk City. That's the final stage that he fights on.
That's cool.
But when he fights Master Hand and Crazy Hand, it's on the Final Destination version of New Donk City.
That's awesome.
And it looks weird, but it's so cool.
Alright, this is off topic, but I was hearing rumors that Omega Mode was going to be just gone from the game, and I was so sad, and I was worried that it was, because in Smash 4, I used that every time I played the game.
Because that was really the only way to play.
I didn't know about it at first. Believe it or not. I went like a month or two without knowing about it, and then one day I pressed X. I'm like, wait, what? And I clicked it, and then when it was flat, my mind blown. And this is like 2015, mind you. So since then, I always use Omega Mode.
Because like, I mean, if you play with just... Although now with Smash Ultimate, we have to worry about normal stages, battlefield stages, Final Destination stages, stages that can change with the stage morph, hazards off on every single stage. Alternation, even with the stage morph, you can alternate between stage, like a normal stage and a battlefield stage, and a Final Destination stage and a normal stage with hazards off, and it's so confusing, but it's so good because there's so many choices.
Yeah, the stage morph. Can we talk about it for a minute? That's awesome. That's something you would never expect to happen. That's something we would, talk about. But that's something that you would never expect to happen. But it did.
Smash Brothers took the only good thing from PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale and made it better.
See, that's gonna be cool. But we've been obviously dodging the World of Light, so you want to just dive right in?
Okay, before we talk about World of Light, because I feel like we should go in order of that final direct.
Okay.
Piranha Plant.
Some people
okay,
are mad.
I didn't really like the... I'll be straight up honest with you. At first, I was confused. I didn't really know what to think of Piranha Plant. Then halfway through the trailer, I was mad because I was like, what is this? Why is this in the game? This is disgusting. I don't like it. And then Pity Piranha was in the final Smash, and he had the cages from Brawl Subspace Emissary, and that's when I died. I was like, okay, yes, never mind. I love this.
I laughed hard when I saw it, because people wanted Mario enemies in Smash for a long time. And we finally got, sure, it wasn't Goomba or Koopa Troopa like those in the main two.
Shout out to Sonic Ghost.
Of course, the yay Super Smash Brothers, of course. But, like, I'm actually excited for that. Because when I saw it, I was like, that's so cool! Even though, like, Shadow didn't make it in, which I'm still kind of depressed about. But I'm still excited for, the Piranha Plant. I thought he's a cool inclusion. Very funny.
And let's be real, though. Out of all the Mario enemies that could have been added, Piranha Plant made the most sense.
Yeah.
There's enough going on with Piranha Plant that would have made him interesting. So, yeah. But, oh boy. You want to finally dive into World of Light? You want to finally dive into this completely? Oh boy. Okay. And like I said, I've been watching gameplay of it all day because some dude on YouTube has literally been uploading his Let's Play of World of Light, and I've been watching it, and I am amazed with some of the things I'm seeing, and some how out there and offlandish some of those spirit battles are. Oh, but just the concept of World of Light.
Oh my god, yes.
Everyone is dead except Kirby.
That trailer gave me goosebumps. First off, when Marth said that and when Zelda spoke, my heart melted a little bit, but like, this game's gonna have voice acting.
Side note, Zelda is the most pure and innocent thing in this game, and if anyone were to hurt her, I would kill everyone in the room and then myself.
Well, the main enemy, I forgot, I don't know how to pronounce his name, I forgot, but it's in my head.
Galeem?
Galeem, yeah, Galeem killed her.
I will destroy Galeem. She is a piece of crap. I will destroy her. My
favorite part about that direct, that trailer, was when Shulk got the Envision and looked at Kirby specifically.
Yes.
When Kirby escaped, and then when everyone was like being literally vaporized, and all I see is Kirby alone and looking over that horizon. Which, by the way, the horizon where or like the cliff where all the characters were standing, that was the same one as Brawl.
Oh, okay. I'll actually give you a bit more there. So the clip at the beginning where Galeem's over the water, that's from Brawl.
Yeah, that's the one from Brawl.
When Kirby comes back.
That's from the reveal trailer of Mega Man.
Those are from the Smash 4 reveal trailers with like Greninja and Bowser Jr. and Mega Man and all them.
Oh, yeah, that was so cool. I got goosebumps. And then when the music started, I thought I was going to die.
Lifelight is best song ever. I love it.
I love
it.
The song they were using before as the theme, I didn't like. I thought it was annoying.
Okay, so the E3 version of the main theme, I thought was okay, but I didn't really like it. Then the menu version of the song got leaked, and I heard that, and I was like, okay, this is starting to grow on me. I like it. And then Lifelight happened, and I was like, Nintendo, take my money.
I'm excited to see the intro to the game.
I cannot throw my wallet at the screen fast enough.
I'm so excited about what the intro is going to be, because like the Brawl intro, the Melee intro, the Smash 64 intro, I can't wait to see it. You have no idea. Also, side note, but I was meaning to tell you this, but while I was at GameStop, we're getting posters with Smash Ultimate. for our pre-orders.
Oh, dang it. Ugh.
You didn't pre-order it?
Okay, here's the thing. I went to pre-order it, like, literally the day after E3. Gone. All gone.
Really?
Yes, they were all gone. From our GameStop, too. The one in town with us. Sold out.
Huh. I got a pre-order on it. That's funny.
Wait, when did you do it?
I got it sometime after E3, or at least before E3. I forgot. But I got a pre-order for it.
Well, when I went to go pre-order it, they were all sold out, so... At least all the pre-orders were sold out. I'm hoping to God that it's
they'll have
there
copies.
when they show up.
Yeah, they'll have copies of it for sure.
I hope. So... Ooh. Okay.
Now you're making me paranoid. I need to call up there and see if I got it pre-ordered still.
I'm sorry if I'm
It's
making
okay.
you paranoid.
It's okay.
I'm still paranoid by the fact that Galeem even exists.
I know,
Galeem
and it's not is his name Taboo from Brawl?
Yes, Taboo.
And it's not Taboo.
And that's the thing that surprised me the most, because it's like I've been reading up on Galeem a lot as well, because like I've seen snippets of Galeem's boss fight, and it's interesting because it reminds me a lot of Taboo, but it's not, if that makes any sense.
Mm-hmm.
But Galeem is interesting because after reading stuff about her, that's the biggest thing that surprised me the most. Galeem's a girl.
That's interesting.
Which, yes. And there's a reason that Galeem's a girl too, but that goes into spoiler territory, and I don't want to talk about it.
Oh god, okay.
You remember what I said in the last discussion, right?
Yes and no. So you need to retell it to me.
Oh boy. Okay, you're gonna freak out again. Galeem is not the only one.
Oh yeah. Oh my god. Okay.
Remember when
Yes,
I said
remember
that?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I can go a bit more in depth because I don't want to spoil it too much. But Galeem, this other entity, is kind of like Galeem's counterpart, dare I say?
Is it Taboo?
No. This guy, his name is...
Don't say the name. Don't say no names.
Again, see, that's the joke. I was about to say it, but I purposely stopped myself because I don't want to spoil it. But he's
You should have said
basically
Waluigi. You should have said
Galeem's
Waluigi.
counterpart. Yeah. I'm not gonna go any farther than this, but he's like Galeem's counterpart. He's like... He's literally Galeem's brother, essentially. Like, that's what this is.
Huh.
So there's two of them.
That's interesting.
But it's weird because, like, the brother is obviously just straight up evil, but, like, Galeem seems to be good, but still technically killed everyone, so it's weird. I don't understand what's going on.
But yeah, that trailer was amazing. The gameplay looks so good.
Yeah,
so excited.
I'm looking forward to it, and especially when you have seen as much as I have, World of Light is what's going to have this game be remembered. Like even with the whole everyone is here thing from all the previous games, as cool as that was originally, I think that mentality, well, not the mentality, but just like, I think that Revelation has finally died off, because it's just like, oh, it's just a big roster and everyone's back from the previous games.
Yeah.
And we have new ones. So that Revelation has finally died off. So this game is going to be remembered for World of Light. There's no doubt about that.
Oh, for sure.
And I think you will agree when you finally see everything that I've seen. So
I have a feeling I'm gonna scream. But I'm gonna stream it, so you'll hear me scream on video.
yeah, I'm honestly looking forward to seeing that.
So we're basically at the end of the road of this discussion. So let me ask you, how hyped you are? How hyped are you?
Okay, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'm sitting at the number of spirits, 1,297.
Honestly, same. I
am so ready for this.
Yeah, this is like
we are less than a week.
Oh yes! Oh yes!
Oh my gosh, I'm ready. I'm so ready, and I'm definitely ready for this Saturday too, because that's gonna be the best thing.
And
also, I do want before we end the discussion.
I was actually going
to go ahead and say this.
Okay.
Wait, finish what you were gonna say first.
Oh, I was actually going to say that every Smash game that comes out, at least from Brawl to now, has been something a part of our life. Like, Brawl was our childhood Smash Brothers game. Smash 4 was our middle school days. And now
And
Ultimate's going to be for our teenage years. In early college.
From high school to college, all the way through. I honestly feel like Ultimate's gonna last all the way through college. Like, I don't think it's just gonna be like early years of college. It's gonna go all the way.
All the way.
And especially just because, you know, there's been rumors of like, oh yeah, we're getting the Fighter Pass with the 5 DLC characters, but I've heard a lot of people saying that the Fighter Pass is literally wave 1 of DLC, and there's gonna be more waves.
1?
More Fighter Pass, like more Fighter Passes, because this is the main rumor that's going around right now, is that the Fighter Pass that has already been revealed is there's going to be 2 Fighter Passes, and the one that we already know about is going to be like basically the ones that Nintendo has chosen, right? Because we already know that.
Mm-hmm.
But then the second Fighter Pass, Wave 2, is going to be the Smash ballot choices.
Huh.
That's what I've heard. So basically what I'm expecting, if this rumor is true, is that the first Fighter Pass that we already know about is going to be like Impa, Zeraora, Bandana D, stuff like that. And then the second one is going to be stuff like Geno, Banjo, Sora, Doomslayer, Crash, Rayman, you know, like the big ones, right?
Yeah.
So, although I'm personally hoping that that's not the case, because even with the first Fighter Pass, like, because here's the thing, as much as that rumor entices me, and I like the idea of that, I honestly don't think they're going to do more than one wave of DLC for this game. At least not right away. So
Yeah,
I'm
I can
hoping
agree
that
to that.
first Fighter Pass at least has one ballot choice. Like, I don't care who the rest are, but I need at least one ballot choice, and it should be either Sora, Banjo, or Shantae.
Well,
Because a
let's
lot of
hope
Shantae-
one of the people at Nintendo chose Banjo, because, you know, with Nintendo choosing the characters, that's actually room for a lot of potential, because we can get characters maybe people like but haven't heard about for years or probably don't even know. And that's the best part about
Who
Smash
wants Bill
Brothers.
from Contra.
Oh God.
Bill from Contra, just suddenly out of nowhere, just Bill Contra. That actually would be really cool, though.
Yeah, that'd
would
be awesome.
throwback. And Contra is Konami, so...
Mm-hmm. Also,
We're
there was
already on
something you were
board.
going to say before we got into this discussion.
Okay, but the final thing I wanted to say is, and this is not only for everyone else listening, but this is also for you, Nick, because I know that you've been wondering about this, and we finally know the 3 ways to unlock all the characters in this game. We finally know all 3 ways.
Okay.
So I want to go ahead and say this. So the first way is the slowest way, ironically enough, but it's through classic mode. And playing through classic mode, but it turns out that like every character, all 8 of the original characters have like branching tree paths of characters they unlock and stuff. So basically the most standard one is if you play Kirby's classic mode, the first character you get is Ness, and then if you play Ness, you get a chance of either getting Jigglypuff or Pac-Man. Like, it's almost like a branching path sort of thing.
But is it the way, like, is there a way like it was in Smash 4 when you just played the game and you unlocked characters as you played?
I'm getting to there.
Okay.
Because that's actually the fastest way. But the next way is World of Light. Just play through World of Light and unlock the characters through there. Simple, right?
Uh-huh.
And the final way to unlock the characters, and there's actually a secret method to make it even faster. So the final way is the fastest way, and that is playing through the versus matches like we did in Smash 4, right?
Uh-huh.
But it turns out that this time around, unlocking is weird because you play a single versus match and you unlock a character. But then it's a 10-minute timer until the next character is ready to unlock.
That's
so it's
weird.
literally a 10-minute timer between every character, but people who already have the game and are unlocking the characters have already bypassed this. So you literally a one stock match, self-destruct, unlock your character, then exit the game and reset, and the timer resets.
Wow.
So you can literally unlock all the characters in like an hour and a half, 2.5 hours.
Yeah, but I would rather do it the fun way, like just the way I did in Smash 4, just played and over time got the characters. That's the way I'm gonna do it.
Well, I mean that's the versus match way, but like to do that, you got to keep your eye on that timer because it's a 10-minute timer, and there's like a little door icon that shows up in the Games and More menu when a character is ready to unlock. So you can literally just click on that icon and it takes you to the character select screen. You choose your character and then the next character is ready to unlock. And I heard that it's actually random every time. So yeah, you technically know, we know the whole roster. We know all the characters we can unlock, but it's going to be completely random who we get.
Oh, you know for a fact though, I'm getting all the characters in a night.
Oh, I'm doing the same thing too, and I actually have something going on that night. So as soon as I get done with whatever.
But it's 100% confirmed that you're coming to the Smash party, right?
Oh, I'm still coming.
Good.
I'm still coming. I'm probably not going to be there. Like, when did you actually plan to start that, by the way? Like, when is that starting?
I don't know. I might make it 3. I might start at 3 or 4. I don't know yet.
Okay, well, if it starts in the afternoon, like you're saying, then you don't have to worry about me being late then, because what I have going on Saturday starts at, because you know the parade, right? It starts at 11. You have to be there at 9:30. Because band, we have to be there at 9:30, and parade starts at 11. But that will probably be done about 1-ish. So I would say maybe start the party at 2:30-ish, because that would give me enough time to get ready. Yeah. I don't know how everyone else would feel about that, but that would at least give me enough time to reset myself, if that makes sense.
Well, if it starts at 3, that gives you plenty of time to, get ready.
Yeah, especially if I'm planning to bring Blake along, if he's willing, because Blake has also been really looking forward to Smash Ultimate, so maybe I could bring him along.
But yeah, you could bring, well,
we could probably talk more about this.
Yeah, okay, this is where I forgot we were recording for a second. So
yeah.
Okay, so let's end it off here, guys. I'm sorry, this dragged on a little bit. But Nick here for Nick's Nerd Cave, signing out. See you guys in the next one.
See you all around. Have a good day. Peace, Cartoon Knights.